Hi, I'm Gavin Haynes, and welcome to another spring review. This time of year, we always like to sit down on a Monday and look over the ratings for the weekend and do what most punters don't do and review where we went right and where we went wrong, so we can find out if there was any errors that we'd made that in our assessment of runners, just to make sure we're on the right track, and it'll give us some horses to keep an eye on as we go deeper into the spring.
All right, it's Gavin again. Now, this is one of the most important meetings of the whole Spring Carnival. So many of the markets are framed about what happened on Guineas Day and really shaped the most important 4 weeks of Melbourne. So let's take a quick scan over the numbers after they've gone in. So we can see in the first, the 2-year-olds, there was nothing there. I think I had 86 as sort of my base prediction. We've got 71.66 from the winner. So there's nothing time-wise out of those 2-year-olds that is going to impress me going forward. We go on to the second. I had Iconoclasm as 102 horse going in. We've got 103 out of his 2-length win, home in 22.8. Fastness Tempest 94.99, home in 22.7. There's a race for him. And Sir Coney, absolutely no luck, 93.93. But nice to have that form line nicely locked in, and a top pick home. And for Trite, 96.101. I think we had a 90 sort of 98 horse thereabouts going in, so that's right on what we expected with her. She really did extend really nicely. We dodged Smart Melody. Rated her 295. She was into 220. The mile looked, and the negative split nature of the last race suggested that she might struggle. And 86.83 confirmed that. Eldorado Dreaming, disappointing, 74.75. Fiesta was really disappointing, beaten 14 lengths, 37. Fundamentalist, that's the JJ Atkins form, 95.95. That's enough in fillies grade to find your marker at this time of year. Seabrook, we continue to dodge, 90.93. Continues to race good races without being able to win, but the winners are pretty good. I don't know if she's an Oaks style horse. It'll be interesting to see where she goes to next, but that was pretty impressive over a mile. You certainly think she's going to get 2,000 on that. But again, that's her numbers are right where we expect, which helps draw us our form line. You can see here my races are a little out of order, so I do apologise for jumping around. We go back to the third. That was Sunlight. We got that trifecta in order. They didn't go slowly. She jumped on the bunny, dictated 89.89. The numbers don't reflect that. That's the sort of race where we'd be more interested in the weight rating coming through that as a thing, but trifecta in order. So no surprise. Winner Bride was another top pick. Made it 4 in a row. 96.87 suggests that's over the top for me. That's the first sign where you have the big neg split. We've found this it was $800 all overlay trifecta here, but the numbers of those are around. Booker 96.92, our Crown Princess 70.79. She'll get a softer trip and out to 1400. So I'm not going to really worry about that neg split there. I think that's more about the timing where this race is. But she goes okay. But again, when your top picks are winning, that means your form line. And when you're getting trifectas, your depth of form is where it should be. Ball of Muscle got the soft trip. Loves Caulfield. 100 horse, 102 horse going in, rated 102.98, so no surprise there. Voodoo Lad got back further than expected, 90.94, a little down on what we expected, home in 22.1. The interesting one there is the Import, who was also an overlay, as was the winner. Well, the winner was an overlay at some point, 14 to 10. I think we rated just over $11. Spirit of Valor was about $19. Another some genuine group form overseas. It's coming here rated 99.101, so it'll certainly happily fit into the Group 3, Group 2 mark over here over the spring. Cindy Kitty, 89, 83. Everything behind was all a little bit disappointing. I'll go down. We've done race 6. We'll go to race 7, and this is the race where I really should have paid credence to more of its run since it's been with Darren Weir. 107, 112 shows how good that was, and that really makes Land of Plenty a good confirmed 104 horse, which is we ain't going to miss him again. Hartnell, honest as ever, I think 103 horse, 102, 105. Siege of Quebec, the mile was always, the last bit was going to be the thing, and moved into the race and just didn't finish off. I'd like to see it back at 1400. 100, 103 is still rock solid. The Shillelagh got way back out of its crown, our top pick, home in 22, 8, 90. 94, 102. Cliff's Edge, pretty tough on speed, 93, 91. Waging War and Noir were positive home, and then it really falls away. Blackheart Bart, 61, 65, and has been retired. Jungle Cat, which I said wouldn't get the mile, 74, 77. So we did miss that one, but those numbers are now all confirmed, and that will change my opinion of Land of Plenty somewhat. Ben Battle was another overlay in race 8. He was had him 108 horse overseas form. He's coming in rate 106, 114. That's top draw and where I expect him to be. We spoke about this in that other previous video. When you look at 3 of the top 4 internationals, and Humidor ran 3rd, and he's our best weight for age horse, with Night's Watch and D'Argento yet to prove themselves in open company weight for age. Unforgotten, disappointing there, 90, 101. Runner-up Blair House, 106, 114, and Humidor, 96, 109. Cliffs of Mother, 96, 109. Fastest home, 22.6. Now, D'Argento, 95, 107. He's pretty good, and there's races around. I just like it to maybe a notch below, but yeah, she's taking people's money regularly. Anyway, not ours on this occasion. Race 9, Autumn Sun. Now, 97, 97 was commanding. I think I said in the other video, it's more about how we did it than the time there. The runner-up Vacillator, 79, 79, and Ohood, 78, 83. So we're not getting excited about anything behind the Autumn Sun, certainly above what they've done in the past. But look, the Autumn Sun, if I owned it, I certainly would have sold half, and I'd go on and take on Winks. But I think this is just going to. I think she thinks she's still a class above. So, and you'll get an extra 10 cents in the Cox Plate. Now, race 10, that was one of the wins of the day, Yucatan. You know, Herbert Power's getting stronger and stronger as a Melbourne Cup guide. Protectionist ran through that for us to go on and win. And Yucatan was unbelievable. He just worked around them and then just exploded. Now they're not the top notch. They're the Group 2. They're the level below. It's like a Metrop field where Brigham Rocks ran second and ran second again. And still Brigham Rocks' numbers were good, 109, 117. The difference, it says beaten 1 length, but the guy, he didn't just ease down on it. He actually stood up on it, and the horse actually broke stride. You know, the 3rd horse nearly ran up his bum. That was some trial, 114, 123. Based on that, there's your Caulfield Cup favourite, there's your Melbourne Cup favourite. The other import was also good, a Prince of Arran, 107, 118. Any other year you'd be marking that up. And then the 4th and 5th horses were 5 lengths back. So the win was outrageous, and it was one of the most enticing springers. I'll have him. I can tell you now, he'll be my clear top pick going into the Caulfield Cup, and will have surpassed Kingsville Dream, who had been my Caulfield Cup horse the whole time through, but and the Youngstar. But I reckon nearly see how my market's going to shape in my head come this weekend. So look, that's a fascinating day's racing, and really did teach us a lot. But we were pretty much online through, and where we were wrong, they easily fix it. So it was a great day's racing. Sydney was a bit spoilt by a heavy track. Till next week, when we've got some Caulfield Cup numbers, which will really shape the Melbourne Cup. G out.
And there you go, another little spring review complete. I hope you got something out of that and found yourself a couple of little black bookers to follow over the next few weeks. If you like what we do here, check us out on our Facebook page, like the YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, and head online to www.horsetorque.net and register for your free account. Best of luck punting for the week, and we'll catch up with you all next week.